Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So it does look like we are rejecting this. Sorry, I'm just going to use a block here because that's kind of what it is. So if you look to the left, you see we've had an area where we've rejected in the past, and it looks like we're rejecting again. We've got sort of two hanging men almost. If you look at this, you've got a green body with a long tail and then a red engulfing with a bit of a tail. So kind of a engulfing bar hanging men pattern. It depends whichever way you want to look at it. But that is coinciding with a grouping of the oscillators here. So for me, looking at the 8 hour, you're looking for a deeper pullback. And the closest pullback that you can possibly get is all the way down here at 4,000. So 4,000 would be a decent area to get in long on the 8 hour. So if you can wait for that kind of structure, if it gets there, there's a great opportunity there. A little bit below that is a gap as well, and that even that test would still be in the potential uptrend. So that would basically, you probably find price would touch there and then form a pin bar or something off there. So that's at 39.46. So looking at our higher time frames, that's kind of the zone we need to pay attention to. Don't want to be jumping in long with these oscillators on the 8 hour. As we start dropping down to the 3 hour, you can see 3 hours easing off quite nicely. There is no structure here though. So the only bit of structure that I do have on the 3 hour is this level of support that was quite a long way in the past. So we did test it going at the close of last week, and it is still 40.79, 40.78 is that area. So that's still very much in play, but then you have the swing high as well, which would be in play. So we'll get to that now. So looking at all of this, you can see here's an area for support. We didn't quite get there last week, so it is technically still open. There are a few other little Brooks gaps. So there's a Brooks gaps, and in here is another one. But at the moment, this would be 40.79 or 40.78 would be the first area to be paying attention to. But look at this price action. This is sideways. Oscillators group to the downside on hours, so very, very possible that we find some kind of support here. One of the things that I'd be paying attention to is a regaining of this area here at 41.08, 4100 probably is what it's flirting with. So regain 4100, find support above there, then you have an opportunity. But for me personally, I would prefer something down to 40, 43, 40, 50, and even as low as 4,000 at the moment, just based on what I'm seeing here. If we just drop down to the 15 minute, you can see, we tried to get up, failed dismally. You can see sellers coming in, buyers trying to push it, and nobody really won the day. It was just a big sideways day, but it does look like a head and shoulders that formed, and that's going to bring us into this zone here, and that is at 40.79, 40.78. So that's the first area to pay attention to. There is another micro level a little bit lower down at 40.57. So 40.50 area is definitely something to pay attention to. And then I just want to see if we have any gaps here. So the close there was at 40.10.3, and the close on this one, the open on this one was 40.10.06. There's a very tiny gap here. Let's check these bodies. Close. Nothing there. Here's another one here. So close on that was 47.3, and then the open on this one was 47.33, and this was 47. Okay, so no gap there. So basically, there's one there though. That's clear as daylight. So basically, I would be paying attention to, I'd be paying attention to this area here. So this is 40.80. See if we can find support here that'll form a much bigger range for us, bottom of the range. Only problem I've got with that on the 50 minute is it's in a downtrend. So if you're paying 15 minutes, you should be looking for rejections here. But I don't want to be doing that because the 1 hour trend is up, so I don't want to go against the 1 hour trend. So what we're looking for is a pullback onto structure, possibly 40, 80, possibility of 40, 56, 57, 58, somewhere in that area, and also a possibility of 40, 43. So if we can pull back into those areas, it'd be a great opportunity to buy for another move to the upside. Failing that, you want to regain 4108. So get above it, find support, and then you are probably looking at a retest of yesterday's highs at 4144 or 4145. So I think until we break out of the sideways motion, I am pretty clear sit on hands. So it's going to have to be a deep pullback onto one of these levels I've given you, or we're going to have to sort of break above the highs of yesterday, find support there, and then build structure for another continuation to the upside. So until then, I am sit on hands. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.